Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. When it comes to anti-aging skincare routines, things can sometimes get a little overcomplicated. Brands are constantly bombarding us with 1,000,001 different ingredients, which are all badged as must-have when it comes to minimizing fine lines and wrinkles and fading hyperpigmentation. Anti-aging is definitely a key focus for so many of us out there, and I'm here to say it's actually a little bit easier than maybe we first think. If we focus down on quality rather than quantity, we can elevate our overall anti-aging skincare results without necessarily having to break the bank or having 1,000,001 steps. So, in that spirit, today I want to share with you my current morning anti-aging skincare routine. This has all my favorite products that I think genuinely are game changers. The majority of them are drugstore and super affordable, and I'm just going to slap these products on my skin and chit chat throughout, hopefully giving you guys the hints, tips, and hacks that you need in order to elevate your own anti-aging routines. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best anti-aging skincare routine. So in today's video, we're focusing down on boosting collagen and elastin production to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, firming the skin, fading hyperpigmentation, and just overall taking a few years off the appearance of the skin to boost our overall confidence. If you feel that that's a lot to achieve with one routine, I'm here to say it's not. If you're strategic with the products that you use, and I'm just here to give you the recommendations that have worked for me. As always, this video isn't sponsored and it isn't in paid partnership. If you appreciate truly independent skincare advice and recommendations, well, you're in the right place, and I would really appreciate it if you could reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform, so it just means as many people as possible can find and discover our wonderful Mad About Skin community, and for that, I'm always so grateful. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So today's video, like I say, is this routine is going to achieve a lot, and I need it to. I'm now 40 years old, and I definitely noticed as I've come into my 40th year here on Skincare Planet Earth, I've really needed to focus down on the core elements of anti-aging, minimizing fine lines and wrinkles, and definitely fading hyperpigmentation. I also have the double whammy of going through that aging process, obviously, but doing so with adult acne. This is totally normal. If you are somebody who is still breaking out in your late 30s, 40s, 50s and beyond, no, you are not alone. This is my skin type too, and whilst my adult acne used to really bother me, now it's something that I've just come to accept, and I use skincare to help fade those blemishes and dark marks that appear a lot quicker, and you'll see that again through this routine. I have left links to all the products mentioned down in the description box below, so if you did want to check them out for yourself, read the reviews, ingredients, or make a purchase, they're all linked and listed there. But I'm going to go through this hopefully without any jump cuts or edits, so we're just, a couple of skincare friends sitting around chit-chatting and doing our morning routines together. So off camera in the shower, I cleanse the skin. I would recommend everyone do this. Definitely do your cleanse in the shower. It's less messy. You can do more of a facial massage. And I think it's just overall a nicer spa-like experience. You've got that steam going. It's a nice calming moment. I always do my cleanse in the shower on a morning. And today I use this from my own line. This is the Mad About Skin Cream Velvet Cleansing Wash. Now, the reason that I use this specifically is it allows you to do a long facial massage. Some cleansers dry really quick, so they'll lose that slip and you can't massage. If you're not doing a facial massage every morning, honestly, you're missing out. Facial massage gets the blood flowing and the lymph fluid flowing in the skin, which means that the skin is going to be more receptive to the products that you put on afterwards. They're going to work a little bit better. It feels nice. It's a little bit of a self-care moment. And I definitely think a good facial massage actually has a key part to play in the anti-aging routine. Don't overdo it, like a minute, 2 minutes, all you need, but you do need a cleanser that stays slippy for that time, which is why I use this from my own line. There are some others that I use interchangeably, which I will link down below as well. Again, I've linked this one and I've thrown in a cheeky discount code for 30% off because, well, budgets are stretched in 2026, and I know as a brand owner myself, we should be supporting skincare consumers to get the best out of their routine and their skin without breaking the bank, and that's just my little way of helping. But yeah, always start with a facial massage. No matter what cleanser you use, start with that facial massage. I hopped out of the shower and then I always put on my eye cream first. My under eye gets really dry and crepey really quickly. And I find that if I don't put something on the second I'm out of the shower, I'm always fighting against that crepiness and I never really get on top of it. So just take it from me. If the one thing you do when you get out of that shower is pop a little eye cream on, because that'll just kind of set your under eye for the rest of the day. I went in with my new absolute favorite, which is this. This is the remedy for dark circles. It only launched like a month ago, and let me tell you, it zoomed to the top of my favorite eye cream listings. It's just so good. You've got your caffeine for puffiness, dark circles, and inflammation. It helps reduce the overall crepiness that you get. It's beautifully hydrating. It's got some long-term anti-aging benefit. It does it all. In fact, I love it so much, I kind of dedicated a whole video to just fangirling about this product, which I'll dig out and I'll link up there. Absolutely love it. And because my under eye does get pretty dry and crepey, needs a little bit of help, I always put a balm on top of that. So I use this. It comes with a gorgeous doe foot applicator, so it's really easy to apply. And then afterwards, I just went in with some of this, which is the Mad About Skin Intensive Rescue Balm. You can use any balm. This is one from my line, but you can use any balm. Put a little of that just under the eye, which I think just seals everything in. Some people might choose to use Vaseline for this. I find Vaseline is a little bit greasy and I don't like that finish. This is like a matte version with more beneficial ingredients, but you could use any other balm that you find, just put under the eye, and that just seals everything in. So that is the work I've done off camera. Now it's time to slap some product on my skin. So glasses off, and let's start. I always start with a mist, because another top tip I can give you when it comes to anti-aging is your products will always apply better on damp skin. Water-based products absorb on damp skin far better than they will on bone-dry skin, so just give it a little spritz. Now this is actually, I've got cat hair. This is, you know what? This is relatable content. People want relatable content in 2026. Well, you're getting it. You are getting it. I have two cats, two wonderful cats in my life, and my skincare routine is never complete if I'm not picking one of their hairs off my skin, which I never have much success with. I seem to chase it around the face rather than ever removing it. Look, if you guys can relate, if you have animal hair, whatever animal, in your life and in your skincare routine, let me know by dropping the cat, the dog, the hamster, whatever animal emoji down in the comments. And I can't be alone in this. I just refuse to believe I'm the only person that has cat hair perennially stuck to my face. So I'm going in this, ignore the bottle, I just like the spray bottle on this. This is actually the Geek and Gorgeous Liquid Hydration, one of the best like freshening mists, hydrating mists. I love it. This is actually the Tower 28 Hyperchlorous spray bottle, which I like the spray on this, so I decanted some of the Geek and Gorgeous Liquid Hydration into it. Why not? So while the skin is still damp, I'm going to go in with this. This is the Dermalogica Phyto Nature E Exosomes and Exfoliation Serum. This is something I've been using for the past couple of weeks, and I've really enjoyed it. So this actually has exosomes in alongside some enzymes which gently exfoliate. I'm not somebody that likes to exfoliate with lots of harsh chemicals, and acids. I find that my skin doesn't do well with that. It does better with gentle, regular exfoliation. So I've been using this every morning, and the enzymes in here will just slough off some of those dead skin cells, help with some of the marks that are fading. This little blemish here, this, went about a week ago and has left a mark. This is helping to eradicate and fade that. The same with some hyperpigmentation I have here. It gives a nice glow without being sticky, tacky, and the exosomes in here. This is where I'm saying be strategic. You can work, smarter, not necessarily harder. The exosomes in here will help the ingredients in this penetrate better into the skin, but they'll also work as carriers for the rest of your skincare. So all the products I put on after this will also just work a little bit better, be absorbed a little bit better. And this is one of my personal favorites that I recommend to everyone. I don't know the exact price of this. Sorry, when I bought it, I got a good sale on. I know the sale's finished, so I will link it below if you want to check that out. But when I bought it, I think I paid like £26. Really not that expensive for a nice gentle exfoliation, and my skin feels great. I'm then going to go in with another spritz on top of this, and this is something you can do. If your skin lacks hydration and you need some extra spritz action, feel free to spritz between steps, that's absolutely fine. I'm then going to go in with this. This is the Mad About Skin Multi-Active Super Serum. Now, this is something I would recommend everyone do, which is get a good base, like all-encompassing serum. This has azelaic acid, this has peptides, it has antioxidants, it has humectants, it has lots of beneficial skincare ingredients. It almost acts like a base. have something like this. It doesn't have to be this one. Have something like this in your routine as your base, your foundation, and then you can build on top of that. On those days where you've been super busy, just use your base serum and you're not missing out. This is beautiful. It is on the thicker side because we didn't pack it full of filler ingredients. We just put all the essentials in there. And so applying it onto damp skin will help it absorb. And this, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Feels great on the skin. Definitely gets the routine off to a good start, and then I can build on top of that. This, I think, like I say, is working smarter, not harder. There are days when I'm super busy and I don't want to do a full routine. I'll just cleanse the skin, use that, put my sunscreen on, and I'm good to go. But the azelaic acid in that is really going to help fade those dark marks that I've got as well. So it's got a lot of beneficial ingredients for hyperpigmentation. Now, on top of that, I'm going to pop on a couple of other products. So to kind of boost it up, it already has vitamin C in it in a derivative form, but because it's derivative, you can add extra vitamin C. It's also got peptides in, but you can also add further peptides if you want. And that's what I mean by get the base sorted, and then you can build the pyramid from there if you wish. So I'm actually going to go in with this by Allies of Skin. This is Allies of Skin 20% vitamin C brightening and firming serum. This and the Remedy vitamin C are my two current absolute favourites. Love both of them. Use them interchangeably. They're both fantastic. This is the quickest acting vitamin C against hyperpigmentation, and because I'm feeling a little self-conscious about, I've just got over a cold and I broke out a lot during that cold period, I'm feeling a bit self-conscious about my hyperpigmentation, so I've started using this just to kind of kickstart that and get on top of all of that. And then I'll go back to the Remedy, which is a little bit more of an affordable option. You can switch it, mix it, match it, but yeah, this works so well. And then I'm also going to go in alongside it with the Allies of Skin Peptides and Growth Factors Advanced Lifting Serum. Again, for some peptide action. These two are like my splurge items. I tend to keep my skincare routine as affordable as possible. Anyone that's watched this channel before knows I'm drugstore to my core, but sometimes I'll pay extra if I know I'm getting extra. This is the most advanced growth factors ever, and this is the fastest acting vitamin C ever. So worth it if you can pay. If you can't reach for the Allies of Skin price point, you can go for the Medicate growth factors, very similar, lower price point. They also have a 20% off sale at the moment. So if you wanted, I'll leave an image of it here, 20% off at the moment. So if you've been tempted by this one or wanted to give it a go, it's 20% off now. So that price point is down even further. So I'm going to go into the growth factors first. I mean, we always talk about layering and pairing in skincare, and I think people overthink it. As long as you're not putting an oil-based product first, because water-based serums can't get through oil, as long as you're not doing that, you can put anything in any order, really. I wouldn't stress it. For me in this routine, definitely put that Dermalogica product first, because the exosomes in it are going to help with the penetration of the rest of the routine. So that goes early on. Everything else, don't stress the layering. In 2026, I'm here to say, enjoy your skincare routine. Don't stress it. If you're stressing it, it's not enjoyable and you're missing out. So yeah, I'll put this one on. Though, like I say, you can use that. You could use the Medicate one with 20% off instead of it. And I'll also link a video to some of my other favourite growth factor serums at every price point. I'll leave a link to that up there. Growth factors alongside vitamin C are two of the key components and ingredients for increasing collagen and elastin production and fading hyperpigmentation. They're like, I would say, like the core two anti-aging ingredients in this routine. So then I'm going to go in with this vitamin C. This is actually a new bottle I opened. I finished the other one. This is actually a stable vitamin C, so it lasts forever. So when I said I used it interchangeably with that Remedy one, I can do that because neither of them oxidize quickly and expire. So this, you can see from the coloration, still as fresh as when I bought it. I'll put this on. Now, this is a thicker formula, so it definitely locks in the hydration, which I need as my skin is a little dry now, but just works. It's also got glutathione, which is one of the best ingredients for fading hyperpigmentation. Just saying, you use this, within 2 weeks, your hyperpigmentation will be so much improved. So much improved. It is that quick. Like I say, it's not the cheapest product, but if you want a quick win, does it? Though, like I say, the Remedy one is also a good alternative if you're on a lower budget. And then, before I put my sunscreen on, and I haven't decided actually what sunscreen I want to wear today. It's very early in the morning in the UK. It's very early. And I haven't decided what sunscreen I'm going to wear yet, so I'm going to come on to that. But I like to put on a specific cream, which helps with my anti-aging, and it's this. This is the Medik8 Advanced Pro Collagen Peptide Cream. Again, actually, this one's 20% off at the moment. We've got like an end of February sale on. I've literally just stocked up, which is why I think Medik8 are at the forefront of my mind, because I've just stocked up. And this contains carnosine. Now, carnosine is a really important ingredient because it actually prevents glycation. Glycation in the skin is when free sugars attached to the collagen and degrade it. We need to do everything we can to boost the rate of collagen production in the skin. We also need to preserve the collagen we already have. This Mad About Skin serum has antioxidants, which protects collagen, which pycnogenol in particular. You've got your coenzyme Q10, all great protective antioxidants. But you also need to prevent glycation, and carnosine is the best ingredient to do that. So I would recommend everybody get a product with carnosine in, and they are a little bit difficult to find. This one by Medik8 is my favourite. A little goes a long way. You saw what I put on there. This is my winter application. In summer, I'll use even less than this. But it just works so well to minimise that glycation, preserve the collagen we've already worked so hard to produce, and yeah. I'm just here to say, I think I've got a lot on my collar, never mind. I'm just here to say, yeah, definitely get a carnosine containing skincare product somewhere in your routine. That one by Medik8 works really well for me. There are others, and I covered them in a separate video, which again, I'll leave a link to there if you want to explore that a little bit more. But yeah, this has been my little holy grail gem. I love the fact it gives that plumpness and that hydration. I love the fact you're getting that carnosine. You're getting a couple of extra peptides. And for me, I like peptide layering, where I use multiple products containing peptides. I find that gives me the best pro-collagen anti-aging benefit. And I've got my peptides in this serum. I've got my peptides in this serum. I've got my peptides in this cream. I've layered them on top of each other. And for me, at least, that gives the best results. Now, I'm going to go select a sunscreen because there is no point doing any of this if you don't apply your sunscreen afterwards. But I just wanted to share with you my current anti-aging skincare favourites. I don't think anything in this video is going to come as a shock. I think I mentioned most of the products here before. I just want to get on top of the narrative that anti-aging has to be complex. It has to have 1,000,001 steps. For me, a good anti-aging skincare routine will have a sunscreen, it will have effective vitamin C, it will have a growth factors serum, and it will have something to prevent glycation. You've got that all in here. I've added in some hyperpigmentation fighting ingredients because I need a little help in that direction with the azelaic acid and things like that. But that's really up to you. Let's just take the stress out of anti-aging. And hopefully this video has shown you just how to do that. Honestly, guys, you mean the world to me, and I want to say I'm going to be doing more full skincare routines like this in 2026. So if there's one that you want to see, is there a particular routine you want to see? Is there something that you want to see a little bit more of? You want a routine focusing on a specific skin complaint? Let me know, because I'm here to help you guys any way I can. So drop the routines that you'd like to see at this point. And just to say, wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.